spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Houston Rockets here at Toyota Center. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Oakley in at the shooting guard position. And for Houston, Wembanyama out there with Smith. Then there's Amen Thompson, and it's Curry in at the one. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Here's Chenier. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. Here's Holland, covered by Smith. Murphy against Thompson. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Here's Chenier. They get it back. Deflected. Here's Oakley. Gets the three ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Smith outside. Back to Curry. Fires the three, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Doncic. Over Curry. Again, Los Angeles.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Here's Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Curry's got 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Oakley, the pass to Doncic.
Rockets foul. Curry. First personal foul. First team foul.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
There's the steal. Here's Holland, covered by Smith. Holland can't hit.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Murphy against Thompson. To the inside, Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Going on the attack, Luka doesn't give them a chance to get between him and the rim.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with the Rockets head coach. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is we have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow, when they're in that set, he'll burn us." Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Oakley. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Pass to Thompson. And here's Smith. Left side Curry. Floats one. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Doncic against Curry. And he's going for the lob. Pass to Oakley. It's stolen by Curry. Back comes Houston in transition.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Oakley. He came away with 14 points in his last game.
The inescapable length of MYNBA. What a ball.
Smith finds MYNBA. Pass to Chenier. On the take. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. Second, Houston.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Murphy. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's tipped. And Curry throws it down.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Doncic outside. Pass to Holland. Here's Oakley. Doncic outside. Nails it from three. Doncic has got 7 points in the game. The Rockets have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Chenier. Oakley with a rebound.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Doncic. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 9 points in the game.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
To the paint. Here's Curry. And Curry throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Such a wide open look. Murphy's got his second basket.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Here's Chenier. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Here's Thompson. An easy 2 on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Doncic against Curry. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Well, one of the many things that's impressive about Luka Doncic, he double clutches so well.
Right, and even absorbs contact in the air, and somehow, some way, still has a very high field goal percentage. Luka, his game defies logic. Maybe Luka's logic.
And Houston making a change here. Şengün's checked in.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Murphy against Thompson. Back to Doncic. Outside Murphy. Pass to Oakley. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Houston working the ball around. Curry passes to Chenier. Here's Şengün. Now here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
It's a one-on-one situation. Kept alive. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
2 shots.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Murphy passes to Doncic.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To win the run. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shoots from 12. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night. So now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at Houston, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And of course the Lakers just need to keep fighting.
I think for Houston, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
A minute 6 left in the first. Here's Oakley. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Chenier. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Steps back. Here's Holland. He got a piece of it. Here's Chenier. He's got 6. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Holland taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Pass to Holland, and here's Doncic. Curry with the block. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now? By and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Rockets. Guys?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Holland, and it's Murphy in at the small forward position. Lakers trail by 4. Oh, it's blocked by MYNBA. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. And that one's good. Curry's got 15.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And there's a pick. And here's Doncic outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Houston working the ball around. Pass to Chenier. The 3 knocks it down from distance. He's got 9.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Both shots good from the strike. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
Doncic outside. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And here's Curry, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Lakers trail by 8. Outside Murphy. Pass to Holland. Doncic outside. Here's Holland, covered by Smith. Now here's Doncic. Here's Holland. Now Doncic. It's stolen by Curry. Jumps up. Oh, and it's a big-time dunk as he slams it right over Doncic.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Holland, outside Murphy. Over to the left wing. Here's Oakley. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Murphy, first personal foul. Second team foul.
To the middle. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by MYNBA.
They're really working the paint now.
Pass to Holland. Here's Oakley. Here's Murphy. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
And he lobs it up top. Got a hand on it. Here's Holland. Jacks up a three, and Murphy with the three. Murphy's got 10.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Outside Curry. Shakes him. And Curry throws it down.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Outside Murphy. Doncic outside. The three-pointer off the mark. The Rockets lead by 9. Thompson outside. Oh, the teardrop falls in. He's got 9.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Here's Oakley, and here's Doncic outside. Oh, nice D from Curry.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to Chenier. Houston working the ball around. Shoots from the elbow. Rebound by the Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Back to Doncic. Here's Holland. Thompson with a steal. By himself. Okay, knockout.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. The Rockets lead by 13. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Oakley, the pass to Doncic, and they call an illegal screen here. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Saturday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Monday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, on paper, they should be expected to come away with a win. However, this might be one of those trap games if they aren't fully engaged.
Houston calls timeout. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Pass to Curry. Thompson outside. And here's Curry. The three is up. Pure from three-point range. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Doncic right side. Pass to Oakley. Now here's Murphy. Here's Holland. And here's Doncic. They set the screen to win the cold spell. The shot that time not on target.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Right, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Oakley. Outside Murphy. Three-pointer. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his 2nd in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Curry against Doncic. Oh, rejected by Doncic.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Oakley.
And the first one at the line is good. And Houston making a change here. It's both from the stripe.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
A minute 53 left in the first half. Here's Caldwell, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Caldwell's got his first 2 points of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Oakley. 5 points in the game. Pass to Murphy. Now here's Doncic. That shot off the mark. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Here's Oakley. Pass to Holland. He tries for three. And no good.
And one of the reasons they're down right now is because they've fallen in love with the jump shot.
Doncic on the wing. Here's Caldwell. Oh, threw it down! Wow! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Doncic. 4 seconds left. Misses at the rim.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Rockets on top, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Houston Rockets.
They're playing with fantastic discipline. Very few forced shots. They're moving the ball, creating a ton of good looks.
Yeah, I'd call it a clinic. This is how you run an offense.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, this one should be a great test for them, a benchmark for how they stack up against the rest of the league. I want to see if they're up for the challenge, maybe even pull off the upset.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. We've got him in Thompson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Jabari Smith. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Hawkins. Pass to Dadier. Fires a three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. The Rockets lead by 19. Thompson outside. Doncic against Curry. Misses from short range. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Hawkins. The Rockets pull it in. Curry's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And they recover it. Chenier, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Chenier's got 13.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Pass to Holland. Here's Hawkins. Tries it from 16. It's hauled in by Houston. Curry's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. There's the 3. That won't go either for Curry.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Dadier, defended by Thompson. Here's Dadier. Doncic with it. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Holland. Here's Hawkins. 20 feet out. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Curry drives in. And here's MYNBA. 13 feet out. Doncic grabs the miss.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Payne, a screen on Curry. Doncic against Curry. Pass to Holland. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played.
Oh, my goodness! Did you see that?
Bringing out the hammer!
Now that's how you finish.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Lakers foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's Doncic outside. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Thompson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. The Rockets, second.
When you look at their recent defensive numbers, they've been among the best in the league. I like the energy that they're playing with.
Curry against Doncic. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Pass to Chenier. Thompson in the post. Out to the wing. Outside Curry. Here's Chenier. He's got 13. Smith outside. Sinks the tray. Smith's got 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Here's Dadier, defended by Thompson. Now Payne. No points so far. Pass to Hawkins. Now here's Doncic. He's covered by Curry. They set the pick. Doncic against Curry. Here's Holland, down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Chenier. 13 points in the game. Out to Thompson. Launches it. Rebounded by Payne. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Pass to Holland. Here's Hawkins. Curry with the block.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Payne, a screen on Wembanyama. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Hawkins, averaging around 6 a game. Doncic passes to Hawkins. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Smith, the kick out, Curry. No good that time. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Three-pointer. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Payne. Pass to Holland. Here's Hawkins. Curry with the block. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Payne. Now Doncic. It's stolen. Smith left side. And that one's on target from the wing. Smith's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Timeout call. Houston.
Start it.
Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Now here's Wembanyama, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Here's Curry. Up and in on the layup. Curry's got 27 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Starks. Houston working the ball around. Here's Thompson. Rebound, the Lakers. Murphy's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. It's hauled in by Houston. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 tonight. Curry passes to Starks. Puts it up from the high post. Drained it for 2 points. Starks has got his first 2 points.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Outside Eason. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Curry. Oh, drains the 19-footer. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Hawkins. He's covered by Curry. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the lob. Oh, swiped away. Curry against Murphy. Right wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Down low. And stolen by Murphy. Pass to Hawkins. Curry with the block. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Oakley in at the 2 spot.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
Pass to Oakley. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Rockets ball.
Well, Houston's shooting a fantastic 57%. Here's Chenier. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murphy passes to Doncic. Eason a screen on Curry. Doncic on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Eason a screen on Curry. Doncic finds Eason. Here's Oakley. Back to Doncic. Six to shoot. Looking to get it going. Oh, nice D from Curry.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Eason a screen on Curry. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Oakley, the pass to Doncic. Now here's Murphy. Pass to Oakley. Here's Eason. He's covered by Curry. Now Doncic to stop the drought. Another miss by Doncic.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Shot by Chenier, no good.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And he jams it home with authority.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Short trip to the rim for MYNBA. That's a nice finish.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Stolen by MYNBA. To the paint. And the dunk by MYNBA.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Holland's checked in. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Up top, Smith. To the wing on the left. Here's Chenier. From outside, off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Oakley. To the middle. Pass to Murphy. There's the triple. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Curry from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Throws it up high. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Back to Curry. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Murphy's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Doncic. There's a screen. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. First free throw is good. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Murphy against Thompson. Pass to Doncic. Tries to break his ice. Hauled in by Curry. The Rockets have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Houston with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
He did a good job of taking care of the ball in the first half, but he's been pretty sloppy since the break with it.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Oakley. And there's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by MYNBA. And they get it back. Three-pointer off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And he lobs it up. Doncic against Thompson. Pass to Holland. Here's Oakley. They set the pick. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by MYNBA. MYNBA's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Smith outside. Here's Chenier. No good with the triple. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. That one's good for 2.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
The Rockets call timeout. Let's take a moment to check out our player of the game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans. And it motivates him to always give them his very best.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Pass to Oakley. And here's Doncic. Here's Oakley. Puts up the 8-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Oakley's got 4 points this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Curry passes to MYNBA. Pass to Chenier. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
MYNBA, pass to Curry. This one for 3. Pass to Chenier for 3. Good, and the assist to MYNBA. Chenier's got 20 points.
Great find there from the big man, Wimby.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Doncic against Curry. It's Doncic with a drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Pass to Chenier. Here's the 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
1:24 left to play in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Curry. Fade away. It's hauled in by Houston.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And here's Doncic outside. Another miss by Doncic. Houston with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside MYNBA. So Houston takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson,